Good morning everyone. Today we are going to see OSUNIX lab session 16. In today's session we are going to study about arrays, how to use the arrays, declare, and how to use the arrays in a different format in a shell scripting. So in a shell scripting, array is a variable which contains multiple values, may be of same type or different type. Since by default in shell script everything is treated as a string. So an array is a collection of elements. It can be of same type or different types. By default in a shell scripting an array is treated as a string. So an array starts in shell scripting with 0 only, 0 base, that is index value starts with 0 only. So how to declare the array in shell scripting? So we can declare the array in shell scripting in 3 types. One is indirect declaration, explicit declaration, and compound assignment. So indirect declaration, we assign a value in a particular index of array variable. No need to first declare it. So in an indirect declaration, directly we can use the arrays and directly we can make the assignment. No need to declare it. Syntax. See here, this is the array name and the index and the direct value. So in whichever index position you want to add the value, directly you can add the value, directly you can assign it in that particular index. So index can be it starts from 0th position. So index can be 0, 1, 2 or 3. So any one index you can specify here and the value will be assigned in that. So in explicit declaration, first we declare array, then assign the values. First we need to declare the arrays, then assign the values. Syntax. See first, this is the way to declare the array in shell scripting. So hyphen a is very important here. This indicates that this array name is an array. And then you can make the assignment, same like this, you can make the assignment. In a compound assignment, we declare array with a bunch of values. We can add other values later too. So this is the way to declare the array. This is called compound assignment. So first array name and a bunch of values you can assign it to the array names. So the first value indicates 0th position, second value indicates next position and so on. So to print value in shell script, if you want to print the values from the arrays, whether it is a particular array value from a particular index position or full elements of that array if you want to display. So if you want to display all arrays, all elements from that particular array, then use @ symbol or star symbol. So it prints all arrays from the particular declared array. All elements of the arrays it will print. Example. See, this is the way to print the elements of all arrays, elements from that particular array. So you can use either star here or @ symbol. So you need to include your flower brackets and the square symbols so that it will print all the elements of the array. So if you want to print first element, you can make use of index value like this in example. So this will print the first element, or directly you can just include the array name. Even this will print the first element. So like this, if you want to print any of the element from any position, from any index value, you can just include here like 1, 2, 3. So it will print the values from that index position. So whatever is stored in this 0th position, any element, whatever, whether it is a characters or numbers, whatever is stored in that index position, it will display on the screen. See example. So we have declared here the array. This is the index 0 array 1, 2 and 3. So we have declared the array and we have initialized the values in that particular position. See here, directly the initialization we have done. Now if you want to print these array values on the screen, we can use print in this way. So this will print the value of first position, that is red hat, it will print, and star and @ symbol will print all the arrays of that Unix array. See now when you run this file, after running it, first of all you need to compile. After compiling, run it, and see first statement is echo Unix of 1, it will print the value of index 1, and then in second and third echo statement it will print all the values of array. See another example. To traverse array through the array elements, we can also use for loop. So arrays can be used with the for loops, any of the loops. So this is the syntax like, see, for, you can use variable I, keyword in, and the array name. And you can write here a set of statements, whatever you want to perform task, and this is the end of the loop. So from this array, one by one the element will be fetched. So it starts from 0th position, one by one the element will be fetched. So first time 0 element will be fetched and stored in I. Then the task will be done. Then next time again it goes back. Second time the second element value will be fetched and stored in I. Then it will perform the task and again it goes back to the loop. Next it will fetch the value of index position 2, whatever is stored in index position 2, and it will store in I, and it will perform the task. So this will go on repeating until you complete all the values of that array. This loop goes on repeating until all the values of that particular array is completed. See example here, index array we have declared, and we have declared here some numbers. So this loop is going to repeat how many times? 9 times this loop is going to repeat, 9 times, because we have here 9 elements. So 9 times this loop will be repeated. So it will fetch the first value from this array and it will store in I variable, and then it will print first value, that is what is stored in $I, 1. Then again it goes back to the loop. Next it will print the value, it will fetch the next element, that is 2. Then it will print in $I now 2 is stored. So on the screen it will print 2. Similarly again it goes back to the loop, it will print, it will fetch third element, and on the screen it will print third value. So like this way it goes on repeating till the value 9. So to print selected element we can use the index position here, index position 3 and 1. So this will print whatever is stored in index position 3 and 1, it will print the values on the screen. Similarly, to print values from a particular index, this is another way to print the values from a particular index, 0, 1, 2. So even this will print the values of that particular index. To print elements in a range, you can also use, if you want some specific or particular elements to be displayed on the screen. So you can specify here the range. If you want to display only from 1 to 4, or from 2 to 3, or from 1 to 3, then it will display the elements in specific range. So here you have to use the symbol @ then only it is going to print. If you use here index 0, then it is going to include only the index 0, even if you have specified here range. So if you want to declare the static array, as we have already declared the static array, this we call it as static array also. That means the values are fixed of that particular array. So now this string is stored at position 0, index position 0, index position 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So to print elements in range, say 1 to 4, so it is going to print only from 1 to 4 till here. You can see this is the output of that. Then if it prints from 2 to 3, then only from 2 to 3. So only this much. And now see, I have included here index 0. That means at index 0, from the index 0, this is the word which belongs to index 0. From index 0, it is going to count from 1 to 3. See here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So from the index 0, only 3 values it is going to display from 1 to 3. That is this. So this is the way to declare the range of arrays in a shell scripting. If you want to display all the arrays range, or if you want to display only the specific characters from a particular index position, even that you can do, as we have seen in this. Initializing an array during declaration. So you can declare the array in this way, as well as you can also initialize. So when you run it, then see a declaration, and then at a time you also initializing. This is the way, but you need to include here single quotes. Whenever you are including the strings, words, you need to include here single quotes. Now to count length of array. Now if you want to count how many characters are stored in that particular element, or what is the length of that particular array, total range as well as length of that particular element, as well as the total range of the full array. So for that we need to use hash symbol. See, in this example we have used hash array of 0. So it is going to give the range only of that particular element. So whatever is stored in the index position, like suppose the hello is stored, then it is going to give the range of that particular word only, like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it is going to display the length of array is 5. Then if you include hash array, the number of characters in the, yes, even this is going to take only the first element array. If you don't specify here anything, it is going to take only the first element of array. And this example includes full array elements. So total range, total how much length is there, that it is going to take. See example, this is from particular array from index 0. This is from first element. It will give the length, the number value. If you want to delete an array variables, you can use the keyword unset. So this will delete the array element from index position 2. See, similarly, you can use any index position 2, or you can also use just the array name. It will delete the full array. See, we have declared here the array and we have specified some names here. This is at 0th position 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now see, we have included here hash symbol. Hash symbol means now it is going to calculate the range. So what is the range? That is not range, length. It is going to calculate the length. See, and we have included here add symbol. That means full array length it is going to take. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it is going to take 5, and that will be stored in the variable length. So this loop is going to repeat now 5 times. It is going to repeat now 5 times. So first it will take, say I value is 0. That means it will first take first element I is equal to 0, and then it is going to compare length is 5. Then it is on the screen, it is going to display $I, means first it is going to display what is the index position, that is first value is 0. Then it is going to display the element, whatever is stored in $I, that element it is going to display. So it is going to display now 10. What is stored in that $I? 0th position. What is stored in 0th position? 10 is stored. So it will display 10. Then next it will display the length of the element. This is going to display the length of the element, because we have used here hash. It will display length of the element. So what is the length of the element? It is 2. So this loop will get incremented. Now next time the I value is 1. So condition is going to be true. Then it enters into the loop. Then it is going to print the I value is 1. Then it is going to print whatever is stored in position 1. It is going to print that is 5. And then it is going to print the length. Length is only 1 because only single digit is there. Then again the loop will get incremented. So This time the index position is 2 and the array element is 300 and the length it is going to print 3. So like this way it goes on repeating until it completes full, until the condition becomes false. So this is the output which we got from that. So here we have completed the array, and in the next session we'll see some new topic. Thank you.